and zero below. I'm a gangster, no one Panera the ghost. I'm a gentleman, humbly keep my oath to keep classy, street classy. End up with a hole in your head, you creep past me. Beat with a mic plugged in to speak nasty.
Like you said, you're on the hardcore and conscious side of rap, and hip hop today has gone a lot softer. I'm gonna say on a mainstream level, you know what I mean. And you look at Styles P and your Pedigree and the Locks, like I'd say once you were a mainstream artist, and now it's going to like you're looked at more as a hood underground artist because of the way the industry has kind of switched up. How do you feel about that?
I don't look at myself as neither one. I'm my own lane. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm my own lane. I'm under the underground. If you heard me say that, so I'm not underground. I'm under the underground. And, you know, at the same time, I make music and I just make music. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm an MC. And that's my criteria. I don't go in with them cycles because them cycles been going on. I've been here since 95. Like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I've been here since 1995. I see this happen every few years, so I don't really worry about that. I worry about my talent and my sharp as an MC and my sharp as a rapper and what happens when I do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when I do things, big things happen. So I don't look at it like that. I don't really deal with the industry like that. I always tell people I've always been. If you say it was A-list, B-list, I'd be B-list on the industry, but on the streets and outside, I'm A1. I'm in top pedigree, so I can't really focus and worry about where I'm at in that world. I'm in my own world. It'll be silly for me. I've been here for so long from doing what I do. I'm here today because I do what I do. Or we wouldn't be holding this interview. Like, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. I wouldn't be relevant enough for us to be holding this interview. So that's their world. I get in it here and there when I do, and when I do put out anything commercial, I do receive commercial success.
It's good to see your attitude also, just because I feel like a lot of rappers that have been around as long as you, like, with the changes and everything. And I asked about the changes because they seem bitter about it, but you don't. You know what I mean?
I'm good. I'm good. Like I'm nice. I'm nice. The young boys respect me. All the new spitters, you put me with them, I do my thing. It's nothing. Ain't nothing changed. Like, my spitting just goes up. I'm like wine when it comes to that. Niggas can't fuck around, they know. Like, that ain't changed yet. Hardest out still. That ain't even moved. So that's why I'm not moved by none of that shit. I'm the hardest out. That's my lane. That's my spot. That's my slot. Now, when the day comes where I get knocked off from there, then you might could come do an interview with me and see if I'm a little bitter or feeling a little tight.
The last thing I want to ask, I guess, is anything else you might want to get out there?
Nah, get that motherfucking book and that soundtrack and go to stylesp.net and order that shit. Get the authentic joint. Goodfellas, what up?
There's nothing else I need to say, man. Goodfella Radio, Hip Hop Series, QS, Styles P.
Yeah.
And we out of here. Peace.
If it's a problem, I ride out.